I've got a great idea. Come on, let's get started.
Look around, find your inspiration. Take that step, use your imagination. You don't need to go direct, the road may not lead where you expect. Cause it's the trip, it's not the destination. Make magic, take the stage. Roll the camera, turn the page. Take a chance and do the dance. Our story starts with a beat in the heart. Find your own voice. Find your own voice. It's what sets you apart. Our story starts with a beat in the heart.
Did I scare you? Hi, I'm Tomie DePaola. Want to tell some scary stories? That's what we're doing today. Sometimes it's fun to be scared, isn't it? Did you hear that? It's coming from in here.
Boo! You should have seen the look on your face.
Oh, you got me.
I'm gonna see who else I can get.
Telling scary stories can be a very creative process. Your imagination runs wild with frightening possibilities. Monsters, werewolves, scary squirrels. Your mind has the power to create these images and to make them go away. Personally, I love a good scare, especially when I know I'm safe.
Yes, Tommy, a good scare can be fun, as long as you don't get too scared.
Hello, Strega-Nona.
Let me tell you what happened. It all started one day when Big Anthony and Bambalona were working in the garden. Or, I should say, were supposed to be working in the garden.
Boo!
I'll get you for that.
This is the way we milk
And
the
true
goat.
to her word, Bambalona waited until just the right moment to get even with Big Anthony.
Milk the goat, milk the goat, milk the goat.
Anthony,
This is the way we
this
milk
is the goat speaking. Stop milking me.
Ah!
All of this scaring was innocent fun. And, well, I must admit, there were times when I joined in on the fun myself. At night, we would laugh about who had been most scared.
Big Anthony, you screamed like a chicken.
Oh, I thought it was a chicken.
I don't know which I like better, being scared or doing the scaring.
It's a lot of fun.
And it does make our chores go by much more quickly, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of chores, I baked a rhubarb pie today. I left it outside to cool. Let me go get it, and we can all have a piece.
What was that?
Oh, it must be Bambalona. She's trying to scare us.
Oh, very funny, Bambalona.
See?
What's very funny?
You were making those spooky noises.
What spooky noises? I wasn't making spooky noises.
Oh, come now, Bambalona.
Oh, honest, Dragonona, I don't even know what spooky sounds you're talking about.
Those spooky sounds. It must be a ghost. Come to scare us.
Dragonona, where are you going?
Oh, don't be silly. There is no such thing as ghosts.
Dragonona, don't!
Stop!
Oh, no. Without Dragonona's magic to protect us, we're doomed. Wait, did you hear that?
What? I don't hear a thing.
Exactly. It's quiet. That means the ghost went away.
Strega must have scared off the ghost.
Yeah.
You know, I was never really afraid, you know.
I was just pretending, too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
It's this silly cow. Help me, please. She ran through the laundry, caught her foot on this chain, and made a big noise. Help me get her untangled.
Oh, I knew it was a cow the whole time.
Me too. I wasn't scared in the least.
After that night, it was a very long time before Big Anthony and Bambalona and I went around scaring each other. Ciao, Tomie.
Ciao, Stregonona. I've got to admit that I was a little scared before that cow walked in. How about you? Oh, hi, Gabe.
How do you know it was me?
Just a lucky guess. And now, let's see what this scene inspires. Every picture tells a story. What story do you see? I like scary pictures, but I don't draw them very often. Does this picture scare you? I didn't think so. That's why I asked some friends of mine to share their creepiest creations with you, so we could see what makes scary things scary. Here's a ghost that Francesca, who's 7, drew for me. What makes it scary? Well, look how it appears transparent. That means you can see through it. You can almost imagine this ghost brushing past you and floating off into the dark night. Ooh. Oh, and here's a drawing of a witch. It was done by my friend Delphina, who's 7. I think it's the green skin and all that smoke coming out of her broomstick that makes this picture spooky. The more details you can add to your picture, the scarier it will be. Of course, pictures aren't the only way to scare someone. You can also make masks. This was made by Ashley, who's 8. What a frightening sight. Her mask has big, sharp teeth and 3 giant bug eyes looking in all different directions. That's something you don't see every day. At least I hope not. Well, scary sounds like this are another great way to tell a scary story. Gee, I wonder who's making those spooky sounds.
Boo!
Oh!
I got you again.
You sure did, Gabe.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't scared at all.
Of course not. But we all might be when we meet today's guest storyteller, David Barrington-Holt.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Tommy. My name's David Barrington-Holt, but you can call me DBH. I work at Jim Henson's Creature Shop in Los Angeles, and we make mechanical creatures for films. The Creature Shop has built mechanical creatures for all sorts of films, but the shop was originally opened in the early 1980s by Jim Henson to make the puppet characters for his film Dark Crystal. When I was a child, I used to take my toys to pieces and then put them back together again. And then I'd start making new things out of bits and pieces of other things that I had. And it all became interesting to make something that was new, something that was different, putting things together instead of just taking them apart. When we make characters for a film, it may be something simple like a mouse or a dog, or it may be something more fantastic like a dragon or an alien or a giant. The important thing is that we want to make these believable, and if they're scary characters, we want to make them so real that they'll scare you. So we look at real animals and we see how they move and we see what their fur is like and what their eyes look like. We look at everything in the natural world around us and draw ideas from it that we can incorporate even into a fantasy creature. The first thing we do is we draw them on paper. We draw them and play around with how it might look. And then when we're happy with something we've created on paper, then we create a sculpture in clay. Then we make a mold of that sculpture. And out of the mold, we can take all the pieces that we need to make the puppet come to life. And in another area, we have people who will be working on the mechanical parts, the things that move, that are driven by motors. And those will be made of metal, and they'll use machinery to make those parts. This is a mechanical head for a creature, and you see this is worn by an actor. There's the actor's head inside. We use all sorts of different materials to create fur, and we go out and we research different colors and different textures. Then we'll have a special technician who lays the hair onto the puppet and glues it into place. And finally, it's painted and finished until it looks exactly like we wanted it to look. We strive to make our characters very realistic. And if you believe in them, if they look realistic and you feel they are, then you believe in the story. If you want to get started doing what I do, then you've got to start making creatures of your own. They can be very simple. You can start off with a sock puppet. Just put your hand in a sock. Put a couple of buttons on it for eyes. And then as you get more advanced, you can make things with legs that move. You'll start to get ideas. Use your imagination. Each time you make something, it'll give you an idea about how to do something more. I've got to go and see to some of my creatures now. So, thanks, Tommy. Goodbye.
Thanks, DBH. Isn't it amazing that a nice guy like him can bring to life such scary creatures?
Tommy,
What is it, Gabe?
I want to be able to tell scary stories, but there isn't anything scary around here to inspire me.
Oh, it might be scarier around here than you think, Gabe. Let me show you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, hold still, hold still.
Wait,
Okay, you can do this too. Cover your eyes and have a friend hand you objects from around the house. Then try to describe what you feel. It's spaghetti. Okay, Gabe, come here.
What are we
Here,
doing?
give me your hand.
Okay.
Give me your hand. Here.
Oh, it's worms. Oh, creepy, crawly worms.
Gabe, it's
Ugh.
just cold spaghetti.
Well, what do you know?
We're used to seeing things. Touching them makes them new to us. Using your other senses is a great way to get ideas for stories, especially scary ones.
Hey, Tommy, I've got an idea for a scary story. Attack of the giant spaghetti worms from New Jersey. I didn't know you were so afraid of spaghetti. The spaghetti worms, they've got me.
Let's see your painting, Gabe.
Oh, well, see? These are the giant spaghetti worms from New Jersey, and they just ate Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Uh-huh. Well, they weren't too hungry. It was a snack.
Scary stories can come from your imagination or from real life. Here are some stories from you. Everyone has stories to tell, and their own way to tell them. It's about sharing what's in your heart and letting the world know, this is my story.
I call it the Mad Monster. These are his horns, and this is a big green pimple. He runs around trying to scare people. His name is a Dracolord, and he breathes out fire, ice, and lightning. And he's been in a lot of battles, and that's why part of him is clipped right here, and his teeth are bloody. Before he was a dragon, he has been fighting a lot, and then he suddenly evolved, and he's been battling all these monsters for like 200 years, and he still likes battling, and he's trying to defeat the most strongest monsters of them all.
Wow, you really know how to scare a guy. Right, Gabe? Looks like you scared him off. Gabe? Gabe?
Giant spaghetti worms, huh?
Yeah, from New Jersey.
That is pretty scary.
Which?
The worms or New Jersey? Hey, relax. I'm from Bayonne.
Anyway, Tommy says spooky pictures, masks, and stuff are all part of scary storytelling. And such a scarifying subject deserves a sonorous serenade.
Yeah.
What'd he say? In other words, hit it! Keep on telling stories!
Hey, Lungs. What do you got?
It's a scary one.
Oh, yeah.
Ghostly tales can cause quite a fright. Set the scene. It's a moonlit night. Ghouls and ghosts get into a fight. Shadows creeping in the night. La 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 la.
La, 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 la.
An idea starts to gleam. Then your mind begins to scheme. A big scare like in a dream. Tell a story that'll make folks scream. La 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 la.
La, 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 la.
Tell me a story. Paint a scene.
Put it on a screen.
Tell me a story. There's a joke or a poem in every home. You gotta keep on telling stories. Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
I've got a scary story.
Do tell.
What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowstorm?
I don't know. What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowstorm?
Frostbite.
Hey!
Ooh, I gotta write that one down.
Hey! Should we scare up some more of this song?
As long as we don't make a spookticle of ourselves. Tell me a story.
It might give you a fright.
But you're gonna be alright.
Tell me a story. Every song you sing, gotta make it your thing. Gotta keep on telling stories. You know you won't be sorry if you keep on telling stories. Keep on! Tommy, if scary stories make me scared, how come I like them so much?
Oh, because you know that they're only stories and that you're safe at home listening to them.
Did you ever have something scary happen to you?
Oh, I sure did. It was the year the big hurricane hit my hometown.
Wow. A hurricane can blow down houses, can't it?
It sure can. This hurricane took place back when we were living in an apartment, before we moved to our home at 26 Fairmount Avenue. It had been raining for days and days, and some of the rivers were overflowing. Right after lunch on the day of the hurricane, my dad came home early from the barbershop where he worked. My brother Buddy was at school. Mom told me, "Get your coat on, Tommy. We have to go pick up Buddy and some of the neighborhood children. There's a big storm coming, and they're letting everyone out early." We got in the car and drove to the school in the rain. When we got there, I looked up and saw something I've never forgotten. A boy was standing at the top of the steps, holding an umbrella. All of a sudden, a gust of wind blew, a really strong gust, and the boy went up, up, up in the air and floated down the stairs just like Mary Poppins. The ride home was scary. Everyone was talking and screaming. Branches fell off trees, leaves swirled around the car. A sign flew off Tomasetti's grocery store and just missed us. But we made it home. Our apartment was getting very crowded. All the neighbors who lived in our building came over, so we'd all be together when the hurricane arrived. We looked out the window and listened to the wind howl and watched it blow stuff all over the yard, tree limbs, lawn furniture, garbage cans, even a bird bath. Then it got real quiet. I looked up and saw a little round patch of blue sky through the dark clouds. That's the eye of the hurricane, my dad told us. I didn't see any eye, but before I could say anything, the wind picked up and the rain started all over again. Mom pulled a book off the shelf and started reading a story to everyone, just the way she read to my brother and me every night. Then finally, 3 hours later, the hurricane was over. Outside, trees had fallen in all directions, crisscrossing each other like a giant game of pickup sticks. We were lucky. No one was hurt, and our new house didn't get blown away, which meant, before long, we'd finally get to move to 26 Fairmount Avenue.
That was a scary story. Flying little boys and bird baths and you watching the eye of the hurricane getting closer and closer.
Well, you know, Gabe, sometimes when people go through scary things like that, it brings them closer together.
Just hearing the story makes me want to get closer. Do you mind?
Sharing scary stories can help people realize that they aren't alone in their frightening experiences. They can even make you laugh at your fears.
Yeah. You got any other scary stories?
Oh, sure, Gabe. You're positive you won't be too scared?
Me? Scared? Never.
Remember, keep telling stories. Ready? Okay, let's see. It was a dark and stormy night.
Oh, good beginning.
Somewhere in the distance, a wolf howled.